If this is cold is happening on Nalbrun, how are the other worlds impacted? And if they're not, can we get them to come here?
I don't want to sound out of place, King Lokrik. You're a king. You're a dwarf. And you are a master of the forge. And there is a god who's going to go into battle barehanded because he does not have his dwarf forge sword of legend.
He's stroking his beard, tapping his pipe. There could be another way to take a page from... what was his name again? Some relative of Lemmy's.
That I hate so much.
Not important. But he was a thief. Maybe if Surtr doesn't have his sword yet.
Level playing ground. It's not really stealing, it's just...
Borrowing.
borrowing, balancing, temporarily inspecting.
I do not like the sound of a sword forged from dead gods that burns brighter than the sun. Do you?
No. You know that spell disjunction?
Mage's disjunction. I've heard of it.
It's one of those philosophical questions that we've kicked around once in a while. What would be worth disjuncting?
He nods, and you guys talk about magic for a little while. I'm actually going to switch to somebody we haven't heard from in a bit. Azildan. Azildan, you're out in the wilderness. Describe what you're doing to the two bandits that you caught red-handed looting someone's home.
He's hand-strung them both.
Okay. They're both crawling around the ground.
So tell me, you part of a gang?
Oh.
Sense motive.
Yeah, sure. Give me a sense motive. One of the guys seems to only speak Esclavic, so this guy who speaks Voslandic has to kind of interpret for both of you. I'm assuming you don't speak Esclav.
Is that... I might, actually.
It's like the minority human people, but they're around this area.
No, I took that Numi instead. Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, so no, I don't.
Okay. So that guy's just... he's muttering in Esclav, and then this guy is kind of... He can speak Voslandic.
What's he saying?
He's just a barbarian.
Oh, it's just a barbarian. Good for nothing, barbarian. Well, here we go then. He puts an arrow in the guy's face.
Which one, the barbarian or the?
Yeah, the barbarian.
Okay. All right, he stops moving in the snows, in the dirty snows. Oh, please have mercy.
I am having mercy. You ain't dead yet, is you?
It was just an old man. They're saying that winter's here to last. It's here to stay. It's the gods' winter.
So you think that makes it alright for you to go around stealing from people?
Well, he's dead.
You don't think his things belong to someone else? Maybe his children?
He's an old man. He's living by himself. This is your nearest neighbor. He didn't even know you set up your shack. You're pretty, like, ghost in the trees.
That's my neighbor
kind of
you was robbing. That's my neighbor.
I don't want to die.
You don't. You don't want to die.
Not like this.
Well, I'll tell you what then. I'll let you crawl back to your Esclav village.
Not from Esclav.
You're not? Where are you from then?
He says he was.
You might be a long freaking crawl.
Yeah, he says he's from some Sissel that you don't recognize.
How far away is that?
100 miles, give or take, and he points south.
Alright, well, good luck to you.
I can't walk, is what he says.
Well, he couldn't. Old man was dead, couldn't keep his things. You didn't think twice about that, did you?
Right, so
You're alive.
He slowly.
Tell you what, he puts his bow down.
Yep.
I'll give you a chance to defend your belongings.
What?
Your belongings.
There's a bag of food that the guy was stealing.
Yeah, he takes the bag of food.
Okay.
Come on, we'll fight for this. And the clothes on your back.
I can't stand.
I'll tell you what, I'll get on my knees.
Okay.
I'll make it easier for you, won't it?
Yeah.
Give me a fair shot, come on. Give it to me. Right here.
Give me a sense motive. He gets a 10 on his bluff.
Alright. Oh, wrong page. There we go. $25.
Yeah, he's going for a dagger in his boot.
He
Something
lets
you
him
know.
go for the dagger.
Okay, he pulls the dagger. Are you letting him
There
swipe at
we
you?
go. Little cockroach has got some fight in him after all.
Alright,
Come on. Come on, stab me.
Second level warrior with a human strength, and he's prone.
Coming 20, 20, 20, 99. on the crit.
AC 15. Ah! He does his launch and falls into the snow and kind of tumbles around. He's still got the knife pointed at you.
Yeah, Azildan just beats the living shit out of him. Leaves him conscious,
non-lethal?
though. Like, yeah, non-lethal, leaves him conscious.
Okay. You feel this presence in your mind. It's like a steel vice,
Okay.
just kind of around your temples, and you realize that it is your god speaking to you directly.
Okay. He steps on the guy's hands just to make sure he doesn't get stabbed while he's not quite paying attention.
Beneath you.
Yeah, he stops beating him.
Basically, you get this feeling of chastisement that this type of hunting won't do.
Okay. He strips off the guy. He takes the dagger from him,
Yep.
cuts his shirt off his back,
Okay.
tells him to crawl home.
Oh yeah, the guys are knocked out. Like you beat him up.
No. He left.
Oh, okay.
He left
Oh.
him conscious.
Okay. Yeah, he's slowly limping away, kind of doing a knee like crawl, trying to get away.
Yeah, he lets him go.
Okay, the vice goes away. It's not like he had pity on this thing. It just
He wants me to do more.
yeah. Does Azildan have any way of communicating with his god?
He's got spells, commune, and I actually wanted to commune with him regarding Ragnarok.
Excellent. So Azildan goes to a small hut, and you look over at this one bench that you've been using to basically skin food.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna beat up.
Oh no! I actually imagined he relies, because he's punishing himself. He relies on create food and water from his god, and it's always the same bland bowl of soup with crackers he can't fucking open. No!
No, actually, bland soup, but there's no frustrating crackers. Maybe there's some mental crackers going on, but mental crackers, yeah. It's a fun phrase.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Alright.
Crackers!
Mental crackers.
What's the highest level commune spell?
I think it is just commune.
I think it's just commune too.
You do get the sense that your deity if you want to call him that. You're still not sure, Azildan. Like, is this some sort of being that's pretending to be a deity? But it definitely grants you spells, and you've got that neat trick where your flesh, perhaps because you were a vampire, is healed by negative energy. You figured that out.
Yeah. Which is why I always have a harm spell ready. Good for many occasions.
For harming or for healing? Me.
Yeah, exactly.
And my cursed flesh.
Yeah.
And then you had brands. Where did your brand live?
I believe you said it was on the side of his neck.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. So that kind of like felt like it was burning when the deity was talking to you, or this devil.
Okay. He begins to cast commune.
Okay, you're communing with I always forget his name. Let me Cagnazzo. And your 13th level?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have holy water or unholy water? I guess it'd be unholy water.
Unholy water.
Take off 10 gold pieces for the silver. You can take that out of your material components, and then take out 500 gold pieces out of material components.
Okay. No.
If you don't have any on your sheet, you could have replenished them when the last time you were in Rune Shod from the party supplies.
Yeah, I think I've decided he doesn't much like Rune Shod. Just given that he actually made a point of denying those gods that are in Rune Shod in Silver Wormbine.
Yeah, I remember.
He's denied them their priests. Like he's just not comfortable under the gaze of those gods.
He went to Amsa Rosala and destroyed some of the more powerful priests that were on this planet. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I feel a little guilty. Just a little bit.
Oh yeah, it's all there. It's all there. Guilt's all there. So 10 gold piece. Oh, so 510. All right.
Okay. Cagnazzo, the elusive devil of hunting and murder. You feel as you're casting your spell, like you're falling, and it feels like just in time these metal doors are opening, and you fall through many of these things as you tumble back, and you can feel the vice-like grip around your head again, and that same feeling like you're on the cusp of being in hell as you send your psyche to your god.
Yep. And he's always on his knees, of course, when he's communing.
Yep.
Because that's what his master demands.
You feel a presence, whether it is your deity or some agent thereof, hell being that hierarchical place. You might even be talking to somebody in the that building you were in.
Oh. If I hear Azildan, long time no see.
Actually, that would be really funny, but
it's the secretary.
You didn't
hold one moment, please.
You didn't kill him. Yeah, you're commune, so you actually hear a boop boop. Boop boop.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Boop boop.
Hold, please.
Ministry of Planar
Planar Wildlife Management.
Yeah, Ministry of Planar Wildlife Management. Hold for a moment.
All right.
Then weird music.
Spell doesn't last forever. I hope they know I don't have enough change for another call.
It is a 10-minute casting, so we'll say that this going through
This is the cast.
This is the casting as
waiting
your
on hold. Where are you casting? Oh, I'm still on hold.
Azildan. It's a fucking telephone that he does his... Oh, this is weird. You're like, it's coming back to you in flashes and waves, your experience in hell, which was starting to fade a little bit, and now it comes all tumbling and flooding back. I must say, you've caused a bit of stir down here.
Yeah, I suppose I Might have bent a few rules on my way out.
Yes, and that's one of your questions.
No, that wasn't a question. That was a statement.
You feel the smile on your head. You catch a glimpse of... Okay. He doesn't correct you. So what can I do you for, my friend?
I need to know, does Cagnazzo have a dog in the fight, so to speak, regarding Ragnarok?
We all do!
That's my yes. Alright.
So you might want to type some of these things down, like your
Yeah.
answers. So I'm trying to find Azildan in Hell. New dis. As you are talking to the Duke. Now, what else can I do for you, Azildan? I must say, I truly enjoyed your visit. You should come back. I mean, real soon.
Yeah, well, maybe after we find out if the Master's got some work for me here first.
Of course he does.
Does Cagnazzo want Ragnarok prevented? If possible.
Yes, of course. But I don't think that's possible. Then again, who am I? In the face of something so big.
Yeah, it is quite big. This, Blood Mother of Ukher's. Would Cagnazzo prefer her dead? Oh, sorry, that's not his first question. Regarding that, is she a major player in Ragnarok?
Major? Not as big as the gods.
Well, no, you wouldn't expect.
She's, an interesting case. We would very much like to study her. Alive.
Alive?
Oh,
Well,
yes. That special womb of hers. Could
Yeah, I can imagine what you'd do with that.
It's not often that Cagnazzo wants them alive. If you could bring her to the ministry, oh, I'm sure there'd be a few perks in it for you. Perhaps even a promotion.
I'll see what I can do with that.
Is there anything else I can do for you? Azildan?
Yeah, is the linnorm she's asking us to kill, is that just us clearing the board for her during Ragnarok?
Clearing the board.
Removing a competition. You know, for her strata of
You see, we need people to survive. Linnorm souls don't end up in hell. They end up, well, you could say that the root of all evil is in the abyss.
Alright. So, I ought to be helping them clear the linnorm, I understand.
Trophies. He likes trophies. Proof of your kill.
Now,
That,
the king's already taken the fangs by what I've been told.
yes. You saw my apartment.
Yeah, impressive.
You should do something in your own special way. To remember your kills and to give thanks to Cagnazzo for allowing you, for helping you hunt. Think of it this way. If it all started again, what would you want running around in the new world?
It's not what I want now, is it?
People would suffer underneath the terror of the linnorms, and anything that goes into the abyss, anything really chaotic. No, I think Cagnazzo wants you to be his hunter, at least in the middle of all this. For what better to be remembered than having the most powerful archer in all the multiverse as your servant?
As you wish.
Not as I wish. As our CEO wishes.
As our CEO wishes. Right now he's going, I hate that I know all this stuff. I hate that I know what this means.
CEO. Clerics. Elderly organization.
What was the other thing?
How many questions do you think this has been?
This is 4 questions.
Okay.
They were supposed to be yes and no, but he's being very forthcoming. So
No, they've taken a keen interest in the person that was really special, and you didn't find out lots about it, and this is weird. But you don't have any spellcraft, so you
no,
think
so I don't know. This is weird.
Meiliki never talked to you this way, but I don't think you ever communed with Meiliki.
No, I didn't.
He
I didn't
only
have the
did
spell.
things that Lemmy did.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool spell.
No, you're perfect. You're uninformed about spells, and you like killing.
You are easily moldable.
Right.
Hold on a moment. No.
Oh.
No. We must meet the quotas. No, they're stacking the bodies wrong. Sorry about that.
Well, it's hard to find good help these days.
No, tell me about it,
It
Azildan.
is.
Tell me about it.
All right, so I'll get
You
on
know I
with
had
the,
to go on a hire. I had to promote someone the other day. It's been a long time since I've promoted anyone.
Really?
Yes, grueling affair. Oh, lots of souls. Lots of souls.
Okay, I'll take your word for that. I'm not really familiar with the process, so...
Oh. Maybe
So I suppose I will be in a few thousand years, though, won't I?
Oh.
Hopefully. Cross your fingers.
I look forward to the day. But let's concentrate on things here and now, shall we?
Right.
So, you're going to have many powerful things running around. Little godlings and would-be godlings and powerful creatures. And you and your little friends think that your heroes are going to try to stop it. Fine. rail against the madness, or as they say, scream into the void if you want. It's gonna happen, Azildan. The Great Contraction almost guarantees it.
Almost.
Well, nothing is 100% sure. We're running out of room, Azildan.
How can I best help Cagnazzo once Ragnarok arrives?
It already has begun. This time, this cycle, however, it's different because of the contraction. Yes, those two things have coincided. Sometimes it contracts. We lose a few here, we lose a few there. Lose a little bit of ground. But this time, it's all collapsing. All coming in. Those fucking demons. Anyways.
Oh, speaking of demons and hellspawn, Ukher's baby. You want it?
Well, if we capture her, I suppose we'll have to deal with it. But then again, who knows what's going to come out of that oven?
I've got no predictions on that. I'm somewhat surprised, but alright. Alright. So
You see, the thing is, in this grand battle, Cagnazzo would be most pleased by you achieving more and better trophies. He's a great hunter, after all. And for you to be known as the Pale Archer, who follows Cagnazzo, would be a great benefit to him when we enter into negotiations as to the new order of things post-Great Contraction. You don't even have to tell those around you. Cagnazzo will know. I don't think big galleries full of stuffed things is your style. A trophy could be a small bit, but praise to him after every kill. That's what he wants from you. Oh, and, well, probably a few other things, but we can get into those another time.
Very well, it shall be done.
Bigger, better.
I shall make the name.
More
I shall make the name Pale Archer a name to be feared throughout the mortal world.
I just got tingles up my spine, Azildan. I look forward to watching you on television.
Oh yeah, my show.
Yes.
I guess I do get that next season, don't I?
Ratings are down with the last episode, Azildan. It's time to bring them up.
I will be done. As per our agreement.
Is there anything else, Azildan? We're at about maybe 7 questions worth of...
Yeah. No, unless there's other information you think is pertinent to my current situation.
Yes, there is.
But first ask the question.
What is that information that is pertinent to my current information or current situation?
You need to think big. In order to hunt a boar, what do you need?
Hello?
In
I
order-
lost you. Like,
Yeah,
as
you
soon
need-
as I said, what is that information? The thing came
you
up
need
for
to
quality
think
control.
big. When you hunt a boar, what do you need, Azildan?
I need my bow fixed. Need a better bow, really. Better equipment. You want me to be big, I need bigger things.
Precisely. That'll get you into all sorts of predicaments, looking for weapons.
Well, it's much cheaper to just find someone with a better weapon than kill them for it.
It's not the sort of weapon I'm talking about, Azildan. Keep an eye out for the truly special ones. There's a big conflict coming, and there's some things that just won't do. It'll be like a squirt gun in a fiery elemental plane.
You've seen what I can do with a Nerf gun.
Precisely. Imagine if you had a special gun.
Yeah, one of them artifacts I got, yeah.
Yes. Yes. Cagnazzo is a hunter. Nothing would please him more than to see his servant, the Pale Archer, appropriately equipped for the conflict to come. Think big. Big.
Yes, master.
Oh, busy man.
I appreciate the time. Thank you.
Oh, think nothing of it. And you could feel him grinning at you through the phone.
Have a hellish and productive day.
Oh, I'll try.
Is it rude for me to hang up first?
Go ahead if you want. You still have
Or-
2 questions.
I'll let you go. You're busy.
All right then. You hear a click?
Yeah. Alright, that's weird. Alright, don't want to do that.
So when he casts the spell, it summoned like a cell phone?
Yeah, no, it's the first 10 minutes of casting is me on hold waiting. yeah.
Azildan
Now
tell
playing slow jazz.
Yes, he got some sort of music, some game showy tune. All right, Azildan.
He will,
Guy's crawling away from. Well, I guess you went back to your shack for this, but yeah.
Yeah. He'll pack up his things and head to Dverg home.
Okay, you just teleporting there? Or are you walking?
No, he'll walk. He's not in any rush.
Are you sneaking into the upper city, or are you just walking in?
He'll sneak into the upper city.
Okay. So Azildan actually sees Ukher, Lemmy, Midwick, Altagar walking from the walking from the pile of stones into the Undercity. Like they're just kind of crossing as you're approaching.
That was one angry fire booby lady.
I was hoping to get her with my bombs. I'll be faster. I'll wait for her next time.
No, she was very smart. Pop in, pop out very quick.
You just gotta wait for her. Just gotta time it just right. As soon as she comes out,
Did Midwick actually fire his guns?
About.
Or is he going click, click, click with an empty...
click, 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 click
Okay.
with an empty gun. Or just shooting guns in the air.
What is Azildan's stealth?
It's plus 30 lots.
Because I think there are some
Lemmy
people
can find.
that...
Lemmy
yeah.
can get him, no
Yeah.
problem. But I don't think it's as good as Lemmy's
My perception is
Perception.
pretty high. Yeah.
Also, there's the smelly thing.
36.
Yeah, let me
Is
see.
that plus 36 or?
Yeah, plus 36.
Okay. I sometimes see you when things are not going
I
your
usually
favor,
see you.
but you have to be pretty close. If you're 100 feet away, I don't see you.
Midwick might be able to see you. Lemmy most likely will see you.
43. Yeah, Lemmy's gonna see you.
Ukher doesn't see you.
Shocking. Octogar doesn't see him.
Lemmy doesn't see you.
You rolled a 1.
Roll the 1.
And then Midwick.
38. Nope.
Okay, so you're kind of you could probably just follow them in.
Yeah, he follows them.
There's some supplies moving in and out of the area. You notice some rich-looking dwarves with bodyguards. They're coming out with heavy. They're coming out with heavy trunks. It might have to do with the sale that is going on with the dragon hordes.
Okay.
A bunch of the dwarves like salute you, and some of them say hello as Ukher, Altagar, Lemmy approach.
So here's what we're going to do with the 2-head one. Altagar going to grab one head, I'm going to grab the other, and we're going to pull and see who gets bigger half.
Oh, yeah, we can make a wish. Yeah, I like this sound of that. What on earth are you talking about?
Yeah, you hear Azildan's voice behind you. You notice everyone kind of just freeze a little bit, like they're a little startled.
What the hell?
Click, click.
We are getting ready for next linnorm. We need to, prepare to fight the end of days so that humans can keep being human. Also get weapons, armor, things to fight.
I join you.
I don't know. Maybe we don't need you.
I don't think we do. We're doing pretty good without him so far.
Are you going to, help?
That was the plan, yeah.
Okay.
Well, you're both
Then
always
come.
more than welcome.
You probably have to apologize to a couple of dwarves first. Or we just hide you from those particular dwarf.
Walked all the way through the upper city. No one seemed to bother me, so...
There are guards that are watching, now that you stepped out of the shadows to talk to everyone. They're not saying anything with Azildan in a big group with the heroes.
Ukher's going to try to subtly steer the group towards wherever you think Lokrik is.
Okay, yeah. You eventually do have to ask where Lokrik is. He's in one of the back chambers, chatting with Donovan. They've got books and scrolls and tablets everywhere, and they got a bunch of pictures that right away you recognize as depictions of Ragnarok. He waves you in, and then Lokrik actually stops and does a double take when he sees Azildan, and he gives Azildan like a head nod.
Azildan returns the head nod.
Come on in.
Well, look what the really large dog dragged in. Good to see everyone got out okay.
I hear my roads, about a day out of Dvergholm, have never been safer.
The looting's gonna get worse, mind you. Word's getting out. Winter might not be leaving, people getting desperate.
They should be concerned. And you guys look at some of the pictures of, like, the god fights and,
There's certainly coming a time to shine. So why don't we have a talk about what we think on our insides with yeah, and he kind of sort of bumps Azzy sort of towards Lokrik.
What? Is Lokrik?
He wants to help fight linnorm.
Very well. It is not I who will be bringing his axe to bear. says Lokrik. He kind of grinds his teeth a little bit after that.
You were very useful in the linnorm fight. It was, you were standing there all heroic with the silhouette around you, with sort of the glowing of the lava.
Oh yeah, it
Looks
was
very
really
picturesque.
impressive. I was in awe. I was, yeah.
I suppose it would be an impressive picture from afar. Says Lokrik.
I didn't see. I was cowering on the side of the mountain.
It is a good
Yeah,
thing.
but you
that
did it with style, so.
It is a good thing that both you and I went down there.
Yes. Although I didn't catch the, what cast the spells. I didn't get a good look at it. It was weird. Yes, it was weird. No, weird. Oh, elemental weird. Okay, I understand.
Powerful
See,
casters.
that's a little bit more comforting than... See, I thought I might have actually accidentally had her show up, and that would be unfortunate.
The lava might be her pool, the thing that she guards. A very
Interesting.
important place if they have a tall linnorm and a fire weird.
Yes. Quite important. Quite important indeed.
Too bad we weren't able to loot whatever treasure that the tall linnorm had. Surely there must have been something potent.
Yeah. Probably. But, we know where it is. It's not going anywhere.
I suppose your horde will have to do. He actually shows you a list, a tally of what you got. Like, he's not carting out the many hundreds of pounds of coins, but the numbers are big. There's about 70k gold pieces, 50k silver, about 20k worth of gemstones, 62k worth of jewelry, 61k versus of art objects. Then there are a bunch of minor magics. Adamantine battle axe +1, +1 buckler, couple of +1 chain shirts, +1 dark leaf leather armor. These are the combined hordes of Dazrageth, Krastor Craggy, and the rest of the Crag linnorms.
Not bad.
+1 breastplate, +2 breastplate, +3 hide armor, +1 tower shield, a bunch of potions, gloves of swimming and climbing. The Brilliant Ring, which is a ring of protection +2 with a secondary effect of a minor spell storing ring.
It is a ring of Altegard knows how to spell.
Wand of Bless, a Wand of Expeditious Retreat, and a Wand of Dimension Door with 10 charges still left in it. Then there's a really weird item. It is called the Brilliant Star. It's a +1 Brilliant Energy Morning Star.
Which is really cool and very
+1
odd.
caster level, and DC to light descriptor spells when you're holding it.
Interesting.
There are two staves. One is Staff of the Heavens and Earth, which casts Gust of Wind, Stone Shape, Airwalk, Control Winds, and Spike Stones.
So a really powerful druid staff.
And then there's something called the Staff of Souls, which is Death Watch, Detect Undead, Gentle Repose, Death Ward, and Speak with Dead.
A decent cleric staff.
The last thing is called Spectacles of Understanding. When worn, these innocent-looking spectacles convert any written language to one known by the wielder, as if comprehend languages spells was cast.
Donovan would like because he can talk to anything, but he doesn't know how to read nothing.
A +5 linguistics checks to identify forgeries.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is a minor thing, but yeah. So there's a lot of cash, and then there's those last 4 or 5 items are probably the things you want to use.
Oh,
I just thought of an awesome idea for a staff. I'm going to use it in future treasure. Oh, I'm not going to tell you.
okay, that's fine. Crazy crackhead, just
No, it's fucking cool. It's just a cool idea.
Self-filleting crazy. He's just over there going, I'm awesome.
I am
it's
so awesome
good.
right now.
I'm so good. You would not believe. Oh, God. Oh,
No,
God, you smell
no,
that? That's the smell of my
yeah.
awesome. So, Azildan,
Yeah.
would you like to plan the next hunt?
Well, seeing as what your hunting's got 2 heads, let's assume we're not taking it by surprise. Where is it?
It's at the bottom of a
in a
lake.
At the bottom of it.
Well, I guess I won't be using my bow. That'll be fun. So I'll be taking up a support role. Great.
Well, we were going to vended all over the place, but you were pounding it up. Never mind.
Give me a knowledge nature, Mark or Azildan.
Okay. What the? Oh, wrong character. Plus. Oh. $24.
Okay, you know that you probably want freedom of movement up. That's kind of like something you guys have been doing and talking about. And then range attacks underwater are -2 penalty for every 5 feet of water they pass through.
Yeah, it says.
In addition to normal range penalties, right? So you'd have to be almost right beside the creature to...
Yeah. He knows.
Yeah, okay. So it's not impossible. It's just... you gotta
On the other hand, he can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far, we have been kind of putting up lots of magic, wandering up to where we think the home is, and punching it.
Oh, you mean our strategy for everything?
No. Last time we had a delicate ruse where Donovan pretended he was God Lady.
He looks at Donovan. Oh, well, we're branching out then, isn't that nice?
It was a rather successful ruse. It would have been difficult fighting it in the lava.
Yeah, one would imagine. Alright, so in a lake. How deep is the lake?
Knowledge geography?
Sure. Lokrik also knows. He goes, Thomas Stock Lake is quite large. The portion of it that is called the flooded forest is basically that. Great trees that long ago grew before the lake filled in. It's deep,
Right.
but not too deep.
And are we getting to the lake by teleport or windwalk? Lemmy?
Yeah, we could just teleport there. It's just the easiest. If you know exactly where it is, then just teleport.
See, Mr. I need to see where I'm teleporting to.
I could just take you there, and we can see it, and then you can come back and.
Yeah, I can get us there too.
Oh, well then I can get us home.
Does Azildan have greater teleport now as a domain?
Yeah.
Cleric.
That's awesome.
Cleric with travel domain.
Look at all the teleporters.
Oh yes.
We're here. We're not here. We're here. Not here.
Good hunting is what Lokrik says. He just nods to Donovan like you can use this room The treasures are in the rooms near here. And he kind of just points in a direction.
As a sort of a side project to keep in people's minds, we are looking for a way to disappear Surtr's sword. Pointing at the one picture. Just keep that in the back of your mind. Keep your creative juices flowing, inspiration or any sort of thing that could tweak. That sword is going to make the fight unfair, therefore we will remove that sword.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Alright.
If you see a sword made of undead gods, or of the dead bodies of gods that is brighter than that of the brightest sun, that's the sword.
So it's hard to miss, is what you're saying.
It should be distinctive, yes.
Yeah, alright. Gotcha. Thanks.
Welcome.
Our sound on the streams are good, right?
I think so.
You were able to watch, Mark, and you were able to hear us?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
yeah. When I was watching, it was
Okay.
nothing wrong with it.
Good.
Perfecto. So, scope the location. Let's get the quick refresher on the dragon itself.
On the Tarn linnorm? Sure.
Yeah.
Given that you guys have fought
Ready.
lots of linnorms, give me another... or what's your bardic knowledge? 20. Take 20.
My take 20
Yeah, hold on, I
Arcana
need to,
is 45.
This thing is an acid breather.
There's two. It's acid and something like lightning or something. Can't remember.
Just acid. They're toxic fumes.
Wait, this
That'll
is
leave
the
behind.
one with two heads.
Mm-hmm.
It's one linnorm on both heads, though.
Its death curse has
It's
to
not the
do
drowning
with...
one.
No, this one has to do with not being able to heal.
That would be unfortunate.
It's
Although I
poi-
think the staggered one is the most unfortunate, let's be honest.
Yeah, that was
and
pretty
harm by fire. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
50%,
Ooh.
essentially 30d6 lava damage. Its poison also has acid in it, and because of its two heads, Azildan's initial thing about not being able to sneak up on it probably accurate.
Can't be behind it.
It is on the order of power as the Torlinnorm.
Okay. I remember we were being told, oh, it was too tough for you, chumps, a while ago.
Yeah, a couple levels ago, maybe like a mythic rank ago, maybe.
Yeah.
What you guys have been doing for the last 2 games, I'm like, oh, okay. We're at that stage, got it.
Did you go first? Yes, your enemies die. Did you go second? Yes, you're dead.
That was about right, yeah.
Okay, Lokrik, Lokrik also says that he pops his head into the room. Oh, the reaches of Tomasok, those back reaches, haven't been civilized in some time. You may also find trolls living in the region.
Of the trolls, did we see any trolls in the pictures? Or would they be just some little horde things?
Yeah, maybe a troll amongst the giant hordes. These trolls are water creatures.
Are troll good or a troll bad?
Lokrik has a look on his face like he doesn't care about what happens to the trolls. They eat people.
Let's kill the trolls.
That's bad. Generally, you're not supposed to eat people.
Trolls is bad. I'll get maybe some flying strikes to keep them down.
Which may be tough if you're underwater.
Knowledge, nature.
Yeah,
Troll?
you guys have you fought trolls
before? I don't think we've fought any trolls in
With
this.
Vilgren troll.
Oh yeah, the Vogrin troll.
Trolls.
Well, was he actually a troll? I thought he was like a.
I think it was just a thing.
I thought it was a Wendigo or something.
Yeah. Yeah, give me a knowledge nature. It is not difficult. It's like DC 15.
So, Mark, I've adjusted my spells so
36.
that you have all the spells that I give out.
Fire and acid. This
Fire or
linnorm
acid?
breathes acid.
Sorry, what was that, Ahmed? I've adjusted my spells so that you'll get everything that I give out as well. Oh, thank you.
Then Lokrik is describing a scrag, which is an aquatic troll. The thing with 36 and their regeneration only works when they're in water.
So probably the weakest style of troll, although acid will stop them from regenerating. There's not too many very good acid spells. So there's the acid arrow, and there is the acid cloud, acid fog, something like that.
Wrong.
It's one that I can do. I just never found a need for it until now.
So, if you switch to the map of Tomersock Lake, it'll give you an idea of kind of what I mean by sunken forest.
That looks awesome. Tides come in.
Where is it? Hold on. Oh, very cool. Yeah.
And you know the lake is pretty big as well. The last couple of dragons, you kind of knew where to go in to find it. Like at the bottom of this crater lake, and then the bottom, or the inside this fissure. If there's a wide area that's kind of like this,
we're gonna have less buffs running, obviously, when we're gonna have to find her first.
Trudd's story was he came with his boat, and the thing popped to the water, and he lost his wizard that way.
Yeah.
So there might be a powerful wizard stuff down with this thing's hoard.
It also means that he hunted it.
Okay. I gotta go pick up my wife now, for fuck's sakes.
Mr. Taxi!
I know. It's fucking sucks.
It is. Hey, ladies, will somebody get a driver's license?
It's called Uber! Uber! Is there Uber in Sudbury? Yeah, you don't have it?
We don't have Uber here.
Wait, Sudbury, they don't Uber.
No.
They hitchhike and...
Mr. Cab
Alright,
Driver.
Puff, get set up.
Mr. Cab Driver.
So,
So now you have two complicated characters to run.
whee!
Well, what we could do is look for the dragon, find out where it is, so we can get more precise with our attack. Not waste time. Have the proper spells running.
I would actually agree with that. Track it down, find its home. Do we
Can
know
dragons?
enough?
Quick question.
Oh, yes.
Can dragons sense ethereal creatures?
You really want to go ethereal?
In fact,
Do you
I
want
do.
to just go ethereal for funsies? Just wander around for a bit?
Shut up. Hey, can you go ethereal?
Etherealness? What circle spell is that?
7.
I'll kick you in the...
I kick you in the nuts.
It's a 9th circle spell.
Ethereal is? Oh, for you maybe.
Ethereal Jaunt is a 7th. No, I cannot go ethereal. I can go ethereal. Can you now? I have item. Okay then. We could also just attempt to scry on it.
Yeah, that would work. But do we have anything?
Repeatedly.
Do we have anything of it?
No. We know what it is, and we know the general location. If we spend a week trying to scry on it, it certainly will fail at least once.